Got a single pity clap, I'll take it. And I'm Asian. Cheers, Mum. And my mum is also Asian, checks out. And I remember when I was growing up, she was pregnant with my brother, and I was like, Mum, are you making me a new friend? And she's like, no, actually, we're just understaffed.
Yeah, dude, so my wife left me, whatever. 50% of marriages end in divorce, the other 50% are cowards. In denial, it's going to get better, it's going to get better. They said the same thing on the Titanic. You're fucking done, Jeff. You can see it, man. Little things annoy you in a relationship. Them eating. You're like, why do you have to chew? Just choke, for fuck's sake. I want to get my jet ski back. You get peer pressured into a relationship, don't you think? It's like the year 12 ball. Who you taking? And you're like, fucking what's left? Once you're in your 30s, it's like council pickup. You're like, is that a person or a filing cabinet? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit at this late stage? Because you run out of conversation in a relationship, do you think? 10-year mark, you're just repeating yourself. You're like, how good are cherry tomatoes? Eventually you feel like a bad wedding DJ just playing the same tracks over and over. Then one day you take a risk, don't you? You play the B-side of your album. Songs no one was ever meant to hear. Your partner's like, what the fuck is this? You're like, that's my personality. That's who you married. That's who you fucking married! The problem in a relationship, you try to turn them into you, but you fucking hate you. What are you doing? Do you agree? What are you doing? Then you can never leave them because there's always an event coming up. Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, International Women's Day. Let me the fuck out! Then you end up having date nights. Date nights are CPR for a failed marriage, hey? You're Googling shit you got in common. Axe throwing in Armadale. What the fuck are you doing? Then eventually you're doing picnics. What the fuck's a picnic? Let's call it what it really is. Eating food on the ground. Why don't you just eat it from the sink and save the dishes, you fucking idiot?
It makes noise, you got a Tesla here. Fucking coward, that's a pin drop, hear that? That's like us, someone like Nickelback in public. They won't admit it, but there's fucking someone here that loves them. I didn't realise those Teslas though, you can obviously save on fuel, but I didn't realise you can get in those cars, type in where you want to go, and the car will literally steer physically, so you can sit back, not even touch the wheel. I saw them in America recently, so you can like read a book, you can text without the guilt, you can have a danger wank, whatever you want to do, and the car will arrive. That's fucking unbelievable, eh? But I get scared, it's only a matter of time where we can start all affording those cars. Someone gets in one of those cars, types in where they're going, and they die of a heart attack en route. And the car still fucking arrives at its destination. How scary is that delivery? Imagine that Uber Eats rocking up. What do? He's just in the driveway, you're like, fuck. The food was cold. Not as cold as Muhammad though, he looks... Oh, that's a good food joke, guys. What do you do with Muhammad? Do you send him to the next job, weekend at Bernie's, Ray-Bans, send him down wet laps? It's insane. You don't want a dead body on your hands. Or like any parents in the room, make some noise. Christmas time, kids hear a car pull in the driveway, they run to the window, see Granny in a Tesla. Nan's here. Is she, guys? She's defrosting. Get away from the window. But we'll take her Tesla. That's a good Secret Santa gift, isn't that? Oh, you're a fucking fun crowd. You're up for it. I told that joke a few weekends ago. And there was a lady in the middle, you can't see in the middle where you guys are, and she was wasted, and she was getting stuck into people next to her, she dropped a bottle, she was getting stuck into the axe. Told that joke, obviously a joke, swear on my life, heard her stand up, and she goes, that's not fucking funny. My grandma died next to me in the car when I was 12. And it was like dead silent, I was like, fuck. I was like, so sorry, where were you driving her? And she goes, Margaret River. And I was like, we've only known you for 20 minutes, but 4 hours next to you, she might have planned it, you reckon?
Fuck, you can't say anything on stage anymore, do you guys? Do you guys find that when you do stand-up comedy? How do you find it? Everything's offensive now. Every time you complain, people are, that's just a first world problem. And you're like, yeah, we live in the first world. These are our problems. Do you want me to pretend I got malaria? I didn't know problems were a competition. Oh, you got AIDS, it's not full blown though, is it, Jeff? My mum used to be like that, always undermine my problems, going, there are people in this world with much worse problems than yourself. I said, it still doesn't change the fact this is quite a bad pimple, Mum. There's just too many do-gooders in this world. I can feel you all in the crowd now. All these vegans wandering around on their unicycles, acting like we're 3 salad sandwiches away from saving the planet. Look outside, it's fires, it's coronavirus. You're not fixing this with a jar of hummus, Brenda. She would go, use paper straws, use paper straws. Have you ever thought about just putting your lips in the cup, you bitch? Have you thought?
Well, no, it's weird having a girlfriend overseas, man, it is. Because like, the only days that we have are like movie nights, and she makes me watch a bunch of fucked up stuff, man, like a lot of crime documentaries. Like she made me watch one on Gypsy Rose. You guys know Gypsy Rose? Yeah, well, those of you that don't know, Gypsy Rose killed her mum because her mum suffered from a disorder called Munchausen by proxy, which is where you poison your kids just enough that you start getting sympathy from the community and they start giving you free shit like trips to Disneyland. It's a real hard watch, it is. It's a real hard watch, especially for me, because my parents knew how much I wanted to go to Disneyland. And they didn't try that shit once, you know. Kept giving me the same excuse, like, oh, Sean, we're doing everything we can. Are ya? How many times did you put poison in my Cocoa Pops, Mum and Dad? Then maybe you're not doing everything, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even mad that they didn't do it. I'm just mad that they didn't give me the option. You know, like, hey, Sean, do you want this poison, or do you want to keep walking around the playground and have the kids call you sugar tits for a few more years? I'm taking the poison, you know.
I was reading this article, right, and it said, what did it say? It said Asian representation in media was quite low before the Squid Games. Clearly, they've never seen border security. We are the stars of that show. And to me, it almost feels like Academy Award-winning acting as well. Just the look of pure shock and disbelief on our faces as we get caught yellow-handed. And we're like, what do you mean I have to declare this suitcase full of rotting fish heads?
Now, I'm not a large man, you may have noticed. I'm not further away than the other comedians. I'm a small fellow. I didn't realise I was small till I came to Western Australia either, because we're all sort of about this big back home. What, mate? We're just little geezers, aren't we? What, mate? I'm a little geezer. Are you one as well? Yeah, mate, yeah. And we just geeze about the place. I notice Western Australian men do seem to be bigger, don't they? When I first come here, it was a lot like that moment where you first see the Brachiosaurus in Jurassic Park. Do you know what I mean? They're thundering along. How you going, mate? Big buggers. I don't know why they're so big. Is there something in the water? Something in the chicken? Does Australian God just love them more? I think there is an Australian God. I think Australia's got its own God. The reason being is that I just don't think Australian fellas would be into, like, traditional heaven. Do you know what I mean? Too many robes and shit. Too many songs about it. Do you know what I mean? They get that tall poppy syndrome. You know, traditional heaven. Welcome to heaven, my child. I am your God, and here you will spend all of eternity by my side, praising me and singing songs about me. All the angels, we will read my big book about me forever and ever. I just think an Aussie bloke be like, nah, you're alright, mate, I'm good, I'm alright. 0 TAB or something, I'll go for a walk or something. You have fun now, I'm fucking good, That's why I think there's an Australian God. Australian heaven's different. All the saints and angels are playing two-up and pool and shit. You know, the angels are singing classic Aussie bangers, you know. They're, it's a working class God. G.O.D. He's dynamite. You know, Australian Jesus is there watching UFC on the couch. He's still got the long hair, but he's shaved the sides off. You know? He's all tatted up, only Dad can judge me. He's got the knuckles done, what would I do? An Australian god, rather than being on like a big golden throne, is just sitting in a camping chair with a flannel on. And a soul comes up to heaven and he's fucking, look at this, new bloke. And you go, oh, mate, did you fucking die, did you? Oh yeah, I guess I must have fucking died, eh? Must have done, eh? What were you doing, mate? Oh no, bro. 1 minute I was on my e-scooter. Now I'm fucking up here, eh? Yeah, right, eh? So, you've been sinning? You've been doing heaps of sins and that? I have done a couple of sins, God, actually, mate, so I have done a couple. Nah, you're a funny cunt, eh? Come on in. Come on in. Beer's in the fridge, footy's on. I think it would be more like that, you know. But they just seem to be bigger fucking fellas, aren't they? And I like to watch the ones, especially the sort of the more Bunningsy men. I've noticed that you can categorise Australian men into one of two categories. It's men for whom you would buy a Bunnings voucher, like if it was their birthday and you couldn't think of a present, get them a Bunnings voucher, and men for whom you would buy an Office Works voucher. And there are no other kinds of Australian men. Isn't that true? Like, you're a Bunnings man all day, aren't you, sir? Look at him. He's got the flannel on, he's got the blue jeans, fucking Bunnings, bro. Office Works man there. It's a... Don't laugh at him. It's a continuum. They're not... I suppose you're wondering which of the men I suppose that I am. It's actually Chemist Warehouse. I don't know why that makes sense, but it does seem to, doesn't it? It's something about me.